Have you ever felt it? That constant hum of notifications, the pressure to do more, be more, and the nagging feeling that the lines between right and wrong are getting blurrier every day. We're all navigating this crazy web of demands from our jobs, our ambitions, and society itself. Sometimes, the right path just isn't clear. It's a landscape of moral gray areas, where profit margins and career goals can make it really tough to do the right thing. But what if I told you this isn't a new problem? 2,000 years ago, 3 incredible thinkers were wrestling with the exact same human struggles, and their insights aren't some dusty, ancient relics. They offer a surprisingly clear roadmap, not just for surviving, but for thriving with integrity in our hyper-connected, ethically complicated world. Let's meet Alex. Alex is a brilliant software engineer, a rising star at a tech giant called Nexus Innovations. They're about to launch a revolutionary new AI-driven social media platform. Alex gets the offer of a lifetime, a lead role on the next phase of the project. It's a huge promotion, a ton of equity, a career-defining moment. But as Alex digs into the algorithm, they find something deeply unsettling. The core feature that keeps users glued to the screen, the thing that makes the platform so addictive, works by subtly exploiting our cognitive biases. It's designed to create a low-grade, constant state of anxiety, which, it turns in, dramatically increases engagement. But it does so at the cost of people's well-being, potentially creating a serious digital dependency. The data is undeniable. The ethical problem is stark. So now, Alex is at a crossroads. Accept the promotion, stay quiet, and lock in a future of incredible wealth and success. Or speak up, risk their career, their reputation, and their financial future to do what's right, potentially derailing a multi-billion-dollar product launch. What would you do? What should Alex do? Let's see what our ancient friends have to say. First up is Seneca. He was a powerful statesman and philosopher in the Roman Empire, so he knew a thing or two about navigating treacherous political and corporate waters. His advice to Alex would be sharp and clear. He'd ask, what truly belongs to you? It's not your job title. It's not your stock options or the applause you get from your bosses. All of that is external. It can be given and taken away in an instant. The only thing that is truly, unequivocally yours is your character, your integrity, your moral compass. That is the fortress of your inner self. To compromise that, to trade your integrity for a paycheck, is to make yourself truly poor. It's a self-inflicted wound far deeper and more painful than any financial loss could ever be. Seneca understood that a guilty conscience is a form of psychological torture, a constant anxiety that eats away at you when you betray your own values. He would tell Alex that real wealth isn't about what you accumulate. It's about the unshakable peace that comes from a virtuous life and a clear conscience. The choice isn't just about career versus ethics. It's about self-betrayal versus self-possession. Next, let's turn to Epictetus. He started life as a slave and rose to become one of the most influential Stoic teachers of all time. His perspective offers a powerful tool: the dichotomy of control. He would look at Alex's situation and say, with both firmness and compassion, focus only on what is in your control. Your career, your salary, how the company reacts, whether the product launches or not, these are all external things. They are ultimately not within your power to command. Worrying about them is the source of all your anxiety. What asterisk is asterisk in your control? Your judgments, your intentions, and your choice to act. Alex can't control whether Nexus Innovations will listen. Alex can't control whether they'll be fired. But Alex can absolutely control the decision to speak the truth, to act with integrity, and to refuse to be part of something harmful. The freedom Epictetus offers is profound. It's the realization that true freedom doesn't come from trying to control the world around you, but from mastering your own inner world and choosing to do the right thing, regardless of the outcome. The stress doesn't come from the difficult situation. It comes from mistakenly believing we have to control the results. Finally, we have Marcus Aurelius. He was the emperor of Rome, the most powerful man in the world. Yet he spent his quiet moments writing about duty and perspective. He would invite Alex to look at this problem through a much wider, almost cosmic lens. He would ask, "What is your duty, not just as an employee, but as a rational human being, a citizen of the world?" His philosophy is all about our interconnectedness. We have an obligation to contribute to the common good. For Marcus, a choice like this extends beyond just personal integrity. Designing a product that deliberately exploits people's psychological weaknesses for profit isn't just a bad business practice. It's an act that degrades our shared human community. Alex's decision, then, becomes an act of service to everyone, a choice to uphold reason and compassion in human affairs. He'd also encourage Alex to accept whatever outcome follows, whether the company listens or not, whether Alex is celebrated or fired. It's all part of the larger, unfolding story of the universe. His advice is about having a quiet strength, acting on principle not for personal glory, but because it is the right thing to do for the good of all. So, when we bring Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius together to help Alex, we see a powerful, unified message. All three would say, without a doubt, that the path of virtue is the only real choice. They'd all agree that protecting one's character is the highest priority, but they each give us a different angle. Seneca focuses on the internal costs, the self-betrayal, and inner turmoil of a compromised soul. Epictetus empowers Alex by focusing their energy only on what they can control, their own actions, freeing them from the anxiety of the outcome. And Marcus Aurelius elevates the choice to a universal duty, a responsibility to the entire human community. Together, they provide a complete ethical toolkit. Seneca gives us the inner compass. Epictetus gives us the will and the freedom to act. And Marcus Aurelius gives us the larger purpose. They teach us that facing these dilemmas isn't about finding a simple yes or no answer. It's about building an unshakable inner logic for your life. So how do we apply this in our own lives? When we face our own Alex moments, it's not about memorizing ancient texts. It's about cultivating a mindset, a practical, ethical operating system for modern life. First, clarify your values. Like Seneca advises, what are your non-negotiables? What is the core of your integrity that you will defend no matter what? Second, discern what you can and cannot control. As Epictetus taught, be honest with yourself. Focus your energy on your choices and your actions, not on things outside your power, like other people's reactions or the final outcome. And third, consider the greater good in the spirit of Marcus Aurelius. How does your decision affect your colleagues, your community, and the world at large? Act as a responsible member of the human family. This framework isn't about eliminating stress. It's about transforming it. It's about finding a deep, calm productivity that comes from living in alignment with your true self instead of frantically chasing external approval. The Stoic secret to navigating modern life isn't a hack or a trick. It's the profound understanding that real freedom, deep purpose, and lasting peace come from choosing virtue, especially when it's hard. It's about choosing integrity over profit, focusing on your own actions, and acting for the common good. This isn't just ancient philosophy. It's a timeless blueprint for building a life of unshakable character and taking meaningful, productive action in our complex and demanding world. Thanks so much for watching. If this resonated with you, be sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next video.